There is another preprocessor that I want to show you. There is a time that you want two set of code in one code, and with the preprocessor you decide which code we should program to microcontroller. Let's say there is two printf. One is saying Navid is 28 years old, and another say, let's just have let's just say Navid has 28 years. Just this. In one time we want to use this, and one time we want to use this, but we want to have both of them, so we can no, it just should be like this. We want to have them, but with something we can decide which one should be right to MCU. So how we can do this? We can do it with preprocessor. Let's just see. If define, this is so important preprocessor that you should know. If define, let's say some random name, better way, like better way. If define better way, please show this, else show this, and the end of it, and if. So let's just tap here, and you see, if you define better way before, it will run this. It will put this line in MCU to run. But if you didn't define better way, it will compiler with compile code. It won't compile this. It's like it will be commented. You see, if you didn't define this, like here, let's just define it. Define better way. Know that we define it here, so it say if you define better way, so we did define it, so it will comment this line out and put this line of code in MCU to run. So let's just see. Let's run it. Now it is 28 years old, so this is it. But if we clear this and run it, now it has 28 years. You see, this, know that we don't define better way in here, so this line of code will be commented. Let's just have some example, some real example. There is a time that you want debug your program, and after programming and finalize your code, you want to use it in mass production, and you don't want those line that is for debugging. So I usually write this. I define something like debug. That's it. We define this, debug, or I'm debugging. So that's it. Whatever you want. But then let's just have some program in here. So let's just clear this and write some program. Like before, we say unsigned char Navid age. That's it. You see, Navid age is here and here. So I clear this out. Navid age is this, and unsigned char mic age, that's it. And first we say please enter Navid age, and after that scanf this and put it on address Navid age. So let's just copy and paste this for mic, enter mic age, and please put it in address of mic age. So, and let's again put if in here, if Navid age was greater than mic age. So please just say printf Navid is older. It is good. And else, that's it. Let's just copy and paste this. Mic is older. We didn't check equality. It is good. It's for example. So let's just have this. So you see, if you run it, let's just say it's equal 28, 26. Now it is older. Let's just run it again. 28, 28. So why it is saying mic is older? Let's say we didn't have all this line and we don't know what user enter. User see this and we want to debug it. How we can debug it? When you have this, we can say something like this. Let's just see it. User just put D. Let's just have this and copy and paste it to see what user just put in a scanf in this address. So we use this. If you run it, you see, if you run it 28, it say user just put 1. Just put it. This is not right. It's we did some. No, we did some mistake here. We should say that. Let's just stop this and put Navid in here, and we put mic age in here. So if we run it 28, so it is a user just put 28. It is for debugging our code. User shouldn't see this. User should see just this and this. But we want to see some output for ourselves so we can debug our code. You see, user can see this, but we want something to see for ourselves. So for the debugging, we want this, but when we want to put it in mass production, we don't want to our program to write any of this. So how we can just simply comment it. So let's just stop it, and we say, click here, we say if if def I am debugging, and if def I am debugging, please write this code and at the end in and if. So you see, if I define I am debugging, so please execute this code. Let's just copy and paste it for this line. So if I clear this, our program will work like before. So now it is all there. But let's just have some runtime error. 28. So you see, those two is 28, but why it's saying Mike is older? You assume that you don't see this, so you should have this. So first quick way is this, that you define I'm debugging, so this line of code will be executed. So let's just put it in here and run it again. You see, maybe it's better to have \n in here and have \n in here as well. This, let's just copy and paste this in here. So that's okay. Let's just run it again. So 28, user just put 28, and so user just put 28 and again 28. So we know that user for Navid is just putting 28 and for Mike is putting 20. So these two is equal. As you should assume that you don't see any of this, you just see this for your debugging. So Mike is older, Mike is not older, Mike is at the same age. So we use if Mike age was greater than Navid age, so Mike is older, else printf both at same age. That's, I think it's good. Let's just run it. We put 28, we put 28, so both at the same age. Know that our code is working right, so we don't want this anymore. We can just comment this out or just clear this. No matter what you do, 28, you see it worked fine and don't have all this debugging section, so it is good.